Hey, this is DisturbingPuppet back again. We're going to play some more of Stasis today. So, just trying to make sure everything's working. I have had some issues with my streaming and capture software here a bit, so I'm hoping everything will work fine. Typically, when I tab out and then tab back into the game just crashes. And right now, I'm not sure it's actually streaming the game or recording correctly. So I just went into the game and it was fine, but I don't see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now it's up on OBS and everything, which means when I go back, it'll crash, most likely. So if that happens, I'll just restart it. Typically, once I restart it and it's working fine and jump back in, it'll be okay. Because it does have that problem, I do have my stream chat up on my phone. My phone does go to sleep super fast, though, for some reason. I probably need to reset that. So if something comes up in the chat, I should be able to see it there. I'll kind of sporadically check that too if my phone does go to sleep. Which reminds me, we'll wake it up right now. Okay, so we're going to continue from where we left off yesterday, kind of in the middle of a pretty nasty puzzle. I did look up a little bit of a hint. Shouldn't be any major issues, though. Ah, there it goes. Just crashed. Of course. Let's restart it. And usually it's been fine when that happens. So hopefully it'll be fine this time. If there's anything weird with the sound or the stream or anything like that, please put it in chat so I can see that. From here, I'm in the game, so I'm kind of don't really want to jump out of it and then jump back. So I'm just going to go ahead and go. But if anything weird is going on or anything, please put a comment in the chat so I can see it. I'd appreciate it. So this is where we're at. So basically, we've got a guy in stasis here, in a stasis pod. So impossibly in the middle of this slaughter, there's another survivor, clearly alive. His life signs seem normal. How aware is he of what has happened aboard the Groomlick? Yeah, he could have been in stasis for quite a while, I have no idea. So we've got this control panel over here with a bunch of different chemicals, doses, and other things on it. And what I was looking at is there are certain chemicals, doses, and sort of a number here that correspond to things. And there have been little chemical info and dose information and this kind of info on some of the other pods, but I wasn't able to find everything. Just looking to see if I had, looks like these two I had sort of figured out. So then I have to figure out all these other ones. So I just need to recheck. So each of these had sort of chemical info and stuff on it. So here we've got, wait, is that? I think I had that as 3 when I just looked instead of 4. That was the head. Yeah, so that's 4. And then I had found this one. Basically what I was just doing was just looking for the chemical composition that matches the corresponding number here. But one of these I couldn't find, and so that's 4, CHCH2. Okay, so that one I don't have. So this must be the one that I did find that's in that second position. 3, 3. Maybe? Am I crazy? That's 006. This one is the one I couldn't find. kind of left this in the middle of this. Yeah, so that's not that. This is H3CN. It's a 3. Is that this one? Am I crazy? 3 H3CN, yeah. Okay, so that's this with 1 dose. Right. Yes, so I'm pretty confident about these two. That's about all I'm confident of, pretty much. So what I was kind of looking at was the other chemical compositions. It seems like you can cycle through different ones, and they're different for each one, and then this is just the dose. So it also has to do with the position. So what I kind of looked up as a basic hint was that there are some PDAs that also have some chemical info and stuff on them. And what I might do is actually grab a pen and try to draw a little bit of the chemical composition so I can find it a little easier instead of going back and forth and back and forth. So this one I think I checked quite a bit, so it's 3, and there should be 006H3 whatever, right? So I'm looking for 3, that's 006H3, so that's not it. Oh, actually this... why am I saying 6H3? Is that it? H3CSO. Yeah, H3CSO, but there's no 6 there. Everything else is the same, and it looks basically the same. Part of it's cut off. That's 3 doses. I don't know why he runs all the way around to do that. Yeah, it's just like the 6 is missing, but that's H3C, that's the 2 O's, it's 3 doses, right? So that's 1, 2, and 4 set, I think. Let me double check that that was 3 doses. Yeah, 3 doses, okay. So yeah, the hint that I looked up was that there are other PDAs around that do have some chemical info on them. So that's kind of what I need to check. My phone keeps going to sleep here, so I keep turning my head, so hopefully it's loud enough to hear. I am playing, since it's kind of a horror game, I do have my headphones on, so it's kind of hard to tell how loud I'm talking. So there was corpses in here, and I think there was PDAs, at least one. Maybe not. Legs. The femurs have buckled in opposite directions and have been ripped from their sockets. Yeah, that's pleasant. Okay. Yeah, so like here. So it's 4 and 4. I guess it doesn't matter which is which. So the bottom is NH, right is C. So 4, bottom, NH, right C. So check 4. I don't think that's it. There's no 4 there. NHC, okay, yeah, so it was 4 doses. Okay, so that is... Which one's set now? This one's set. This one is set. I'm leaving everything 1 as 1, so anything 1 and 1 I haven't figured out yet. So that's 2 that I still need to find. Okay. getting kind of sunny right now, so it's a little hard to see the screen. So if there's anything obscured by the darkness, it'll be a little hard to tell. Obscured by the darkness. And there's another one. So that's 5 and 1 dose. 5, 1 dose, HON, kind of in the center. HON, yeah, 5, 1, okay. So that leaves this one, right? So I just need to find one more. So that was a 3 in here, 1 in there. Yeah, without that hint about there being chemical compositions on some of the PDA notes, I never would have noticed. This entire game, there's been kind of PDAs you can look at and read, and there's often been sort of weird notes and things attached to them, but there's never been anything important. Even occasionally, like codes and stuff on them, which didn't seem to correlate to anything. So this one, there's nothing. It's kind of a juicy noise, picking that up. Let's look at the portal again. We freaked out last time. Nothing, okay. Guess it's only disturbing once. Seating. Another gooey sound. Yeah, nothing here.
Are you expecting a beautiful bouncy baby boy or girl?
Is there anything on the terminal? I don't remember.
You could win an all-expenses paid vacation to Titan. Competition is sponsored by the Seed team.
More bloodstains. I've already kind of been through this area pretty extensively, so it's not like new and shocking. I don't think there's anything back here. There is a guy down there. I thought I was over here for standing here for a second, and then I was like, oh my god, somebody's standing over there. Yeah, it seemed like everything's been in the medical bay. I wouldn't think it would be down here. It's just the control. Is there a PDA also? Yeah. Check both PDA and the sentry gun control for any notes about chemicals or anything. Unfortunately, I can't move fast down here. I have to crawl. It takes forever to look around. Nothing. Okay, how about sentry gun control? Danger, electrical hazard. Yeah, that's not helpful. Okay. Nothing else. Okay, it seems to be all the PDAs, though. I would think there'd be another note somewhere. Destroyed sentry gun. Nothing in the elevator. Lots of blood. Yeah, the portal here says the atmosphere of Neptune is consuming this vessel as lightning shows the way. So apparently we're just on Neptune. And at first I was kind of thinking we were some sort of deep space vessel or something. Yeah, I don't know why we'd actually be in the orbit of Neptune. Oh, actually, we're not in orbit, we're in the atmosphere of Neptune. That seems bad and dangerous and crazy. Blood and tissue. Oozing red goop contains flecks of bone, masses of tissue. That's not where I clicked. I clicked on the portal. Okay, he doesn't want to look at the portal anymore, I guess. Ah! What the heck? Okay, that's weird. I thought I looked at that before. Body part? Why would I pick up and carry around a body part? Okay, so yeah, other inventory, I've got an empty pistol and the empty stasis fluid container. So yeah, for this, what I'm trying to do is remove a chip that's in me that has sort of identification, because the critters and mutant things that were on the ship were using them to get around. So the people in this area reset all the security systems to basically open fire or not work for people who have those chips in. So I need to remove my chip. In order to do that, I'm going to have to fix this medical kind of pod that will do the surgery automatically. Not that that sounds awesome or wonderful. And I need some of the stasis fluid for that. So that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one are all set. I guess I could just cycle through because I can't find anything else. I don't think it'll kill him. I hope it doesn't kill him. There's only a few options here. So, oh! Ah! Hey, he's alive!
Steady yourself. You'll be okay.
I heard screaming.
Woke him up. The survivor. He didn't make it. I think I killed him. I think I did something.
I told you to leave him. He was dead the minute they froze him. You just made his death easier, simpler.
I just killed a man, Tia.
You need to move before you become another dead body.
Have some mercy.
Mercy? You have no idea how much mercy I have. I've been in hell. Made choices that got people killed. This isn't just about you anymore. I'm sorry. I need you, John.
Okay. So, did he die because I had the wrong formula? Or is he just dead anyway? Probably would have died anyway, would be my guess. But I'm not 100% sure, actually. Dead occupant. The pale face is contorted into a horrific grimace. Cryopreservation fluid. Thick viscous syrup is a cocktail of cryoprotectant and synthetic amniotic fluids. So I guess that came out when it opened. So I guess I just scoop it up with my fluid container. Apparently so. Now it's a full stasis fluid container. Okay, so in here is the auto med thing. So I've attached oxygen tank to oxygen storage. I've done something anesthetic. I don't even remember what I did. Got the cryopreservative tank.
Is not properly prepared for the selected program.
It's not prepared. So we've got green, 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 and then there's organic receptacle, protein and fat storage container, which I thought would be sort of any goo and stuff as a result of the surgery itself being sucked out of you. Organic receptacle. Doesn't do anything. High-end surgery pod, sophisticated enough to perform nearly any operation with a tiny margin of error. But not working. Stainless steel tray bears a faint splatter of biological tissue across its surface. Medical machinery. This icon doesn't mean interaction, it's just sort of looking at, but sometimes it triggers stuff when I look at things. In this case, no. Pipes. I'll have to wait for the lightning to kind of see. I've got a discarded hospital bed. Come on, lightning. I can't see anything. It's too dark. It's like a premature infant container. It's probably not called a container. It's probably horrible. Crib? Something? Organic receptacle. Do I need to take this out and empty it? No. It doesn't make any sense to me, but if I put a body part in it?
The organic matter receptacle requires refined biological tissue.
Refined biological tissue. So I need to put biological tissue in here. Why do I have a body part? Anyway, that it doesn't make any sense.
I don't think that'll work.
Why am I carrying a body part around? It's so weird. Even by adventure game logic, this doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, there's a freshly dead guy. I did chop off a guy's hand earlier in the game. He doesn't have anything on him.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't have anything to chop him up or cut a piece off. I just have an empty pistol. Huh. Empty stasis pod I can interact with. Why? Must just be to read this though, right? Yeah, okay. Giving everybody last rites here. Storage crates. Nothing. Storage tanks. Legs, which I already grabbed the body part from. PDA. Destroy what destroys you. Huh. Well, I solved one puzzle and I'm still stuck. I'm hoping my stream chat thing here works at showing nothing in my chat, so hopefully it's actually working on my phone. I hope. Okay, so we've got cryopreservation fluid. Can I rub the body part in the cryopreservation fluid? Yeah, I know it's crazy, but carrying around a body part is crazy. Can't use it with that.
That's just crazy. Although... no.
Crazy. Empty pod, unoccupied but functional. Can't really interact with it, just showing like look at. Yeah, click on it and I come over here for some reason. So I'm assuming I can't do anything with that. Yeah. Huh. So I need refined organic tissue. What else is around? Environmental suits.
Your bar of choice does it again. Puddle of Mud has an all-new sim stripper. She is oh so hot. Visit us at Viewporter Sigma.
Yeah, this is reading someone else's data tag because I put it in the chair. This one that I found in the medical bay. Force field is off. That let me get into where the guy was in stasis. Nothing else. I need to have no PDT to get this to open. Super creepy announcements and commercials and stuff. Huh. That's a destroyed sentry gun, but I can't imagine there being anything to do with that. Got the vending machine, loose wires. Crate is locked and not opening anytime soon. Bloodstains. Lots more bloodstains. Blood, but no bodies. Huh. I can't go back. This is kind of where I came from. All I have is an empty gun and gory body parts. I'm trying to think logically, but you start getting into the point-and-click games, sometimes you just start trying random things on random things. But, body part? Like smearing it on stuff? What am I supposed to do? Destroyed sentry gun. What's in the elevator? Must be missing something. There's the other PDA. I thought I saw another light here. It's just floor lighting. Environmental suits. Lots of blood, and can't begin to estimate how many lives were ended here. That's where I was at. Huh. There's got to be something that I'm missing. I don't think I'm missing a location, I'm just missing an item or something somewhere, maybe. I don't get what I need to do. Red lights, crimson pools of blood have been spilled. That's not a happy sound. Neither is that. I've already read all the PDAs. I don't recall there being any hints about anything. It was mainly kind of drama going on and stuff about people being experimented on, causing all kinds of extreme aggression, stuff like that. So I don't think there'd be anything like a hint in any of the PDAs. I just read through them yesterday. I don't recall. Yeah, I don't get what I need to do. So I've got to do something with the body part.
That's just crazy. Although...
What in the world do I need to do with the body part?
It doesn't work like that.
I have no clue.
Probably not a good idea.
Anesthetic, cryopreservative, and oxygen. Surgical tray? Doesn't make any sense to me either. No, there we go. Just try random things, apparently. What did that do? Huh? Now I can't pick it up or anything. Surgical tray. So I put it in the surgical tray. But clicking on this doesn't do anything. And I can't pick it up again. It's almost like it's gone. Medical machinery. Okay, I'm clicking on this and standing over here, whatever. Huh. Take a look at the PDA here, just in case. Some kind of hint in here? I don't recall there being anything. Got the chemical we found. There's a code here, which doesn't seem to match anything. Else. Personal data tag info about them changing this security system. Huh. Well, I'm very confused at the moment. I was confused before, but then now I've got that stuff that I put in the surgical tray, but I can't pick it up or interact with it. It almost seems like a bug. Not like something that's supposed to happen. Huh. Going to chat, see if there's any hints in chat. I don't see anything in my chat info here. Huh. Yeah, this is kind of weird. I mean, it's definitely... Most of the puzzles have actually not been too bad in this game. Sometimes, especially having played a lot of the LucasArts stuff, those things that are just totally nonsensical, this has mostly been sort of logical. It hasn't been a lot of like real puzzles. It's mostly been kind of putting things where it sort of makes sense. But this, I'm really totally confused. Time for a nap in the hospital bed? No. Nothing there I can interact with. Nothing here. Nothing on the surgical bed. Why that's showing me being able to interact with it as opposed to these other ones. Huh. That's so weird. So I just put the body part in the surgical tray and leave it there? What? Really doesn't make any sense.
No, that's ridiculous.
Like, I need a fresh body part. All I have is a blunt gun with no bullets, though. This just gets me the PDA. And more horrible screaming. Nothing if I click on the torso. Intestines. I really don't want to pick up and carry around intestines. Entrails are splayed like optic cables trailing between terminals. Huh. What in the world am I supposed to do at this point? Like I said, it almost feels like a glitch that I could put that body parts down in the tray and then can't actually pick them up again or do anything with them. So I got the body part here before. Can't get more. Portal does nothing. I clicked on the blood over here and he went in the elevator. Like, nope, not going over there. I'm gonna go hide in the elevator. Okay. There was another dead guy down in the tunnels, but I wasn't able to do anything before. Wouldn't really make a lot of sense. It'll just grab his PDA. I don't think it's going to do anything else. Yeah, nothing of interest. Huh. Okay, that's very strange. should have saved it after I solved that other puzzle, then I could kind of recheck putting that in the tray. But I haven't saved it in a bit. What's that noise? What's that new noise? I didn't hear all the clicking and stuff before. Here I can do. Something just happened. Okay, turn the force field back on, maybe. Still saying it's off. Yeah, force field's still off. What in the world am I supposed to do? So now the stainless steel tray bears a faint splatter of biological tissue across its surface. Nothing's in my inventory. Cannot pick up the surgical tray. Clicking on it does nothing. Checked the PDA. I lost the body part from my inventory by clicking on the tray, and now I can't do anything. Like I said, it feels like something's goofy. Imagine yourself as a doctor in a space opera, barking a sharp line of dialogue to identify this piece of machinery. That's a pipe. And these are pipes. Different colored pipes. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't get this at all. Looks like there's something already in the surgical pod bed, but I can't pick it up or interact with it. Nothing for the surgical curtains. No other places to go. Huh. I don't know, I'm stumped enough that I might have to try to figure out what's going on elsewhere. Looking it up, I don't really like to do that. But it makes me worried that this might be some kind of a glitch, that I put it in the surgical tray and then now nothing's happening and I can't do anything. I'd like to verify that that's not some kind of a glitch. else around. I keep going back to the same places. There isn't anywhere else for me to go to check for stuff, looking for things. There must be something I have to do or find. If it's not actually a glitch. Seems possible it's a glitch. Or just the solution is so nonsensical that I can't figure it out. Or is so obvious that I can't figure it out. And like I didn't find the body part, I sort of found it by accident actually. So there might be something else that I'm missing. I keep going back to the same things I've checked out. Clicking on the blood, I just run in the elevator and hide. If there's anything else hidden somewhere that I just haven't noticed. Creepy. Lots more bloodstains. Interact with the vending machine. Looked at it before. The loose wires, we pulled some down before. The crate, nothing. More loose wires. Huh. Seating? Take a seat. I don't know. Yeah, nothing from the blood and tissue, nothing from the portal. Yeah, I just have the gun. What the heck I'm supposed to do? Can't interact with that anymore. Looks kind of like a dead person there, but I can't even be sure. Discarded stasis pod. Nope, can't get to that. And Same info. Medical machinery, can't do anything with. No machinery here. PDA, nothing. Surgical tray, can't interact with it. I just look at it. Okay, why? I only doing that because it's just the only thing that seemed like that I can do and interact with. It really make no sense to me at all logically why you would mash up a body part with the butt of a gun into some kind of hamburger, helper, chow, something. Now it's refined organic material. Okay. Whatever, game. So there's already somebody here. Hoping we're gonna remove them. Jeez.
You're going to have to be awake for this.
Ah!
You're not helping.
Sorry. Okay. Just shit. Even be careful doesn't cover it.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's not like the power's gonna cut out in the middle of surgery.
Shit, John.
Yeah.
Why don't you even say that?
I'm about to cut into my spinal cord. I'm allowed one joke.
I'll be monitoring.
Deep breath, old man. You can do this.
Yeah. I'm prepared for something probably horrible drilling noises would be my expectation.
Greetings, John and our chap. I am Robin, the automated surgical med pod. Your physician will explain the procedure to you and offer you an opportunity to ask any questions. You may feel some discomfort after the procedure, such as a headache or nausea. Let your nurse know if you are uncomfortable so that you may be given medication and or other treatment. Head frame placement begins. Warning, subject is not correctly prepared.
Huh? Do I have to do stuff here? What? I thought this was just a cutscene. That's red. Ah! Oh god, it's gonna spread. Ah! Okay, I thought that was already cut into me. Oh!
Magnetic resonance imaging. Power surging core system. Power and core system.
Okay.
The subject is not correctly prepared.
Ah! Well, that was quite a bit more gory than I expected. Yeah, kind of horrifying. Yeah, maybe time. I thought it was kind of a cutscene, so I wasn't doing anything for a while, so maybe there's only a limited amount of time to do everything. So I'll try to be a little faster this time.
Greetings, John in our chat. I am Robin, the automated surgical med pod. Your physician will explain the procedure to you and offer you an opportunity to ask any questions. You may feel some discomfort after the procedure, such as a headache or nausea. Let your nurse know if you are uncomfortable so that you may be given medication and or other treatment. Head brain placement begins. Warning, subject is not correctly prepared. Surgery program 0415 initiated. Magnetic resonance impulse.
Going as fast as I can through these.
Power surgeon core system. Power and core system.
No, it's one,
Warning, subject is not
two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Subject is deceased. Alive. Deceased. Alive. Terminated. Have a nice day.
Okay, that was still pretty horrifying. Oh god. And it's not over. Now it's eating the body that was there.
Rebecca. No. Rebecca. Run. No. Rebecca. Run. No. Rebecca. Run.
John,
I'm here.
I've been trying to contact you. I couldn't hear anything. I thought the worst.
How long was I out?
2 hours.
Probably need more than 2 hours to recover from that.
Okay. Alive. Mostly. Oh, fuck, my back is sore.
3 decks and you'll see your daughter. Focus on that. You should have enough drugs running through you to keep going for a few more hours.
Drugs. I've never been a fan. But these are definitely the good ones.
And we're back. I'm actually going to save it here before anything else crazy happens. And actually, I'm probably going to go ahead and just end that here. Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm kind of hungry. But that was kind of a grueling experience. So I think that's probably a good point to end things. Thanks very much for checking things out with me, though, and watching this. I do appreciate it. Hopefully everything worked fine and recorded fine. I'll have to check and make sure. So if interested in previous sessions from this, please check out the earlier parts on the Twitch stream, and then I will eventually be uploading these also to YouTube. My YouTube channel is also Disturbing Puppet, so you can check that stuff out there. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you hanging out with me, and hopefully I will see you next time. Thanks a lot.